Sweden's Klarna is embarking on one of the most highly anticipated initial public offerings, IPOs, of 2025, setting its sights on a valuation of up to $14 billion in a bid to raise approximately $1.27 billion. The move to list on the New York Stock Exchange, NYSE, under the ticker KLAR, marks a pivotal moment for the company and the broader Buy Now, Pay Later, BNPL industry. This IPO is not merely a financial transaction, it's a strategic maneuver to capitalize on its remarkable growth in the US market, cement its position against fierce competitors, and signal a new era of profitability for a sector that has faced considerable investor skepticism. The journey to IPO, a story of growth, correction, and resilience. Klarna's path to a public offering has been a protracted and, at times, turbulent one. Founded in Sweden in 2005, the company grew from a simple payment processor into a global fintech behemoth. Its valuation skyrocketed during the pandemic-fueled e-commerce boom, reaching a staggering peak of $45.6 billion in 2021. This stratospheric rise reflected the market's enthusiasm for the BNPL model, which offered consumers a flexible, interest-free alternative to traditional credit cards. However, the subsequent shift in the macroeconomic landscape, characterized by rising interest rates, inflationary pressures, and a broader tech stock correction, hit the BNPL sector hard. Klarna's valuation plummeted to $6.7 billion in a 2022 funding round. This sharp decline was a wake-up call, forcing the company to re-evaluate its strategy. In response, Klarna implemented significant changes, including a reduction in its workforce, a focus on cost-cutting through the integration of artificial intelligence, and a strategic pivot toward profitability. The IPO filing, therefore, represents the culmination of this turnaround. It shows a company that has not only survived a brutal market correction, but has emerged stronger, more disciplined, and, crucially, profitable. Klarna reported a net profit of $21 million in 2024, a remarkable reversal from a $244 million loss in the previous year. This financial recovery is the bedrock of its current $14 billion valuation target, demonstrating to investors that the BNPL model can, in fact, be sustainable. The strategic logic of a US listing. Choosing the NYSE for its debut is a deliberate and calculated move. While Klarna is a Swedish company, the United States has become its most critical growth engine. The US now accounts for a substantial portion of its business, with its user base swelling to 37 million active consumers by early 2024. The US market presents an immense opportunity, with a total payments revenue opportunity estimated at over $520 billion. Listing on a major US exchange provides Klarna with unparalleled access to American capital and a stage to solidify its brand recognition among a vast and a critical consumer base. The IPO proceeds of $1.27 billion will be instrumental in funding this continued expansion. This capital will be deployed to deepen its market penetration, forge new partnerships with American retailers, and enhance its product offerings to attract more users. Klarna has already made significant strides in the US through partnerships with major retailers and